No, that's fine.
But these are the things that we're very much looking forward to discussing with the community after they have had chance to play the game and see what are the things that people feel are the most important for us to be working on. Because I mean, if you think about modders, what they can do, they can bring more something with the visuals. They can bring their a lot of and like different kind of tweaks to the game. But like major features, it might not be possible for the modders. So we can definitely help out with that and try to keep just working on the game and make it better.
Well, it's pretty.
It's
I didn't even
already
notice.
pretty good.
I hadn't even noticed the day-night thing. It's like I can see to build all the time. That made me happy.
I'm just I'm weird, okay? So I see things like that. But
and if you think about like different kind of color corrections, that's possible with the modding. I see you're actually now building in the kind of Northern European set.
Yeah.
And this one is inspired. We basically looked out the window here, and then we added a lot of color. So this is kind of Finnish and Swedish type of map, and then we have the more like sunny Southern European type, and then with like leafy trees and a bit more like color, and then we have the tropical theme as well. So you can kind of choose which kind of lighting, what kind of vegetation you want in the city, and then start with that kind of map.
And you can change the lighting on the maps too if you want to. Yeah, I was playing around with that the other day too. I was really surprised at how much
do I see a train?
Customization. Yes, there's a train in the. I know.
There's a train in the distance behind the trees moving. Sorry, I just saw that.
I know, and you can, I was saying that the outer limits of the you can go and build your own mountain range and put in things and stuff like that. I was playing with that the other day.
Put the Alps in.
I was so
Himalayas.
pleasantly surprised at how much customization is built right into this thing already. I mean, this thing is made to say, okay, I love the game. Now I want to change this or I want to do that. And it's all right here. You can just start playing with that immediately. I'm being asked if there are churches. I've seen that question a couple times. I haven't noticed a church. I don't think there's not a church in here yet.
There's one cathedral in the unique buildings.
Okay, I haven't gotten there
Yeah,
yet.
there is one, but I mean, if you think about like one of the things we are also going to be working on is European European houses or European buildings, so that we have those wall-to-wall kind of city blocks, very charming, very Central European style of architecture.
I can't wait.
That would be amazing.
That's going to be so nice. No kidding.
Yeah, so hopefully you get to kind of simulate the city familiar to you. Well, you of course being in Canada, this is probably more familiar. It should be more familiar for you what we have there already. But I know that our friends in Central Europe, they just really want to see the kind of wall-to-wall, really old style or European style buildings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so do I actually. That sounds that's what I want. That'll make me really happy. That will be brilliant. No kidding.
Yeah, and that's going to be a free update as well.
A free update.
That is a good term.
So go pre-order the game now.
Yep.
No, seriously. Oh, and speaking of pre-order, because I have this copy given to me,
right.
And I may have to pre-order the game anyway because there's those little freebie. There's if you pre-order a certain, the game standard. There's 5 extra little buildings or items that you get, and if you pre-order the deluxe version. There's some really cool. There's like the Brandenburg Gate and the Eiffel Tower.
The Brandenburg Gate?
Like, I need the.
No kidding.
So it's like, okay. And I don't think I've got them. And it's like, there's no way I can live without this, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, if you think of the pre-order, you get a dog park. I think that's the best thing there.
The dog
park. You can
dog
actually have a dog park in the city.
Yeah, that Bells. A dog park. No, Bells doesn't hear anything. She's asleep.
She's asleep. Oh, thank God. So, yeah, definitely, if you are waiting on this game, go pre-order. Because there's those awesome little extra bits, and you get to say, I'm one of the elite people.
Yeah.
I got the extra bits,
The main issue usually with pre-ordering, and everybody hates pre-orders, is because, people don't know about the game, right? But anybody who's watching Twitch today is going to know that this game is worth it. It's amazing. Yeah. Go grab the pre-order.
But I totally understand these people. I mean, it is something that what we try to kind of convey or tell about the game is exactly what the game is. So people have realistic expectations what they are actually getting. But I do understand that pre-ordering, I don't especially want to promote it, because I know that some people really want to make kind of educated choices, that they want to see the reviews, they want to see Let's Plays before making the decision. And that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that, as long as you go buy the game eventually. Then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can understand the pre-order thing. I know there have been games in Kickstarter that I supported 2 years ago for probably more money than I probably should have at the time, and I've never seen a game, and it's still not out, and I've never seen anybody play it, and you start to wonder, well, maybe that's not such a great idea. But you guys have been showing step by step what's coming. You had a really strong sense of what the game is going to be,
which is the way to do it.
And now having a whole week, Quill's going to be playing every day. I'm going to be playing every day. I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who have this game, who are playing it. The big guys. I don't know how I got this game, but I'm so happy I did. It's awesome.
No, that's great, and it's really fun to be here. Really a lot of fun to talk about the game.
Well, you guys did good.
Yep.
You did really good
Absolutely.
on so many levels, and the Steam Workshop having that kind of a whole world of creativity for pretty things, knowing there's DLCs coming, and that was a good question. The Brandenburg Gate and the stuff like that. I wonder if that's going to be available later as a DLC, and that would be a Paradox.
Yeah, that's something that Paradox will probably decide later on. I actually don't know about that. But I'm really looking forward to seeing people just like creating their assets, putting them to the Steam Workshop so that everybody can enjoy them, because I don't know how to make any 3D models. We have artists for that. It's like I'm basically, as a CEO of the gaming company, I don't get to do that much for the game, as my job is so much more than just I'm doing the accounting stuff and handling the business side, and then I get to promote the game and talk to you guys, which is wonderful. But I don't have any idea how to make 3D models or art or the fabulous things that the team is working on or what they are doing. And we kind of have a joke that it's like when I go there and I have some ideas and I chat with the team, like, how about we do this and that, and then they're like, yeah, sure, and then they wait for me to leave, and then they're like, But I have to say, there's one thing in the game that was my idea, and I'm extremely proud of it, and it's the chirper. And that's why I'm actually even wearing a t-shirt which has the chirper in it.
Nice. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so that's like my baby.
Can we buy those somewhere?
The chirp shirts.
I don't know. I just made this for myself because that's how egoistic I am.
You know what? I'd like to. I wonder if they would let me do that. Put the little bird on here and make a cup, or if they'll stop it for copyright problems. I gotta try. That'd be fun. Have my little chirp cup.
It would be.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna have to try that this evening. Let's see if I can get away with it. Maybe they won't have noticed it.
Seriously, with the Steam Workshop, I'm really expecting or like hoping that people will put their creations there, because then people like me can download the stuff from there and enjoy those in the game, even though I suck at 3D modeling myself.
It doesn't sound like you'd have much time for it. And you're sitting there do the business, the paperwork. I'm going, oh, this poor girl.
I can make a blue box. I'm pretty good at making blue boxes.
Well, and a lot of times you can just take a building, and in the other sim game in the early days, I used to do that all the time. I would just take a building that was there, and I would add little yards and extra trees and treetop gardens, and or rooftop gardens and things like that. A lot of that's pretty simple to do. Using
I look forward to your creations then.
Well, I haven't looked at this yet. I don't know if this one's going to be easy, but you can take what's here and just modify a lot of times. It's again, so much of that's built in. It's kind of ready
with the
for people to
asset
do
editor,
that.
you can create your own parks. You can make different kind of intersections, and that's really cool.
And the park thing, oh my goodness gracious, the park thing where you can
build
put
your
down
own
the
park.
lanes. And people use them. You can have residential areas and have this big, beautiful park with paths going through and plant all your trees and shrubs. And they'll use the path to get up to the metro station and go to work. And the traffic gets really quiet in those areas. And it's just beautiful. I love that pathing. And I think someone else is asking about that. Yeah, and it's built right in. You can just put the paths in and
just call it good.
Herd the people over in some other direction, and it's wonderful. It's really good. Very, very nice. So is there any other questions?
I don't really have any. All the things that I came prepared to say have been said. Also more because I talk a lot, but other than that.
and I essentially is saying that I have to let she says you have to let Marina go at some point. I know she's your favorite person right now. Yes, she is. Total fangirl here, sweetie. You guys have done an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
And
I'll tell the team you appreciate the game because it's like, it's like we have to remember the team behind the game.
Yeah.
Well, and that's it. You've got a great company. You guys have done an amazing job. Like I said, when I saw how fast this thing goes, everything just flows so easy. I have enough of a programming background to go, you just kind of want to bow to these guys.
Just nod. Appreciation.
Bow down to the heroes here because they've done a fabulous job, and it's pretty, and it's got all the things that I've always loved about city building. Thank you for giving me back a great love of my life. That's kind of what it's come down to.
That's where the fans
too
coming
sweet.
from.
You're too sweet.
I'm happy. I've been dreaming about this thing. I haven't slept.
Yeah.
I've only been able to play about 11 hours of it because they said since I've had it, I've worked overtime every day.
Yep.
Those are 11 hours of sleep time.
Oh no.
So you're pretty. It's been anyway. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really fun, and enjoy the game.
Have been. That's a given. So everybody's going, yes, Ava's happy. She's been all bubbly for days.
Bubbling over.
So, oh my goodness gracious. So thank you very much, guys. This is Marina you've been listening to. It is a fabulous game. If you haven't bought it yet, just go do that. Just go do that.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you at Quells. Bye-bye.
Yeah. See you
later.
Bye.
Let's see. She is a darling.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, what a nice lady.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, you could see that from her video. Now, I paused it because we're losing money like crazy, and I haven't been paying attention to the game.
Uh-huh.
So,
I think you started losing a lot of money when you put down the police station and the fire department.
I don't have enough population to support any of that. So
put in more people and more shops.
Thing.
More shops, more taxes. Gotta get the taxes.
Badoing. There we go. Get some stuff like that going on. We'll gotta get this little city functioning here.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll put in we're gonna grab this and do I know you're out of power. It won't be long. Simmer down. Your computer crashes one time and look, everybody's upset. I was like, what?
Well, yeah, when my computer crashes, I get upset. So
what is the big deal?
No, and you know what the big deal is.
Oh my goodness.
And the computer goes off, it's like, wait a second, this is my life force is ebbing away.
Who needs money if you could have trees? Aver Camen's here. Thank you. I guess you see that. The game releases a week from today.
Yep, March 10th.
So on March 10th, the day after Essentia's birthday, it will be out. Yeah. It is available for pre-order on Steam right now, and I think there's 2 levels of pre-order, and there's like more goodies, of course. If you pay more, you get more, sort of thing.
It's starting to make more bank now.
Yeah,
it's coming back up.
We just need some population. That's all. It's all good. Let's speed
Toss
it up
in some businesses though. They need somewhere to shop. And
yeah,
you can make money
I just
from that
put
too,
some
I think.
zone. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I did put some zoning down. Probably not enough, but we'll put a little more there. Could you?
People like to spend their money.
They do. And more industry. We'll take out that last one and get everybody all excited again.
I was so excited about this game that I totally forgot the fact that we got coffee too.
Yes, all excited about the game.
I was excited about the game. I was excited about coffee.
So nice.
And I realized I haven't ate breakfast. Actually, I don't think anybody's eaten breakfast. Who needs breakfast?
Food is overrated.
Yeah.
We don't need food. Who needs food? Ah, God. But I don't know. There's so much. So what do you guys want to see? What do you want to see? It's time to give you something back. I'm engrossed in the game. I think West March testing could be on hold for the day. I know, and I think buying Scotsman. I think unfortunately that's